Otakuans, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another beautiful episode. Today, we're gonna hit you with our news break, and then we're gonna hop into a JJK review in a later episode. So be sure you stick around for that one as well. Please, again, like, subscribe, leave a comment, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. First thing on the docket: Netflix. Netflix is hitting, throwing the craps, throwing the dice, and winning and winning every single thing. I guess they taking over their monopoly. Netflix is buying Warner Brothers and HBO Max. Now, I had this in my news segment, and then I went and wrote all my news down for you guys, and then I found something that said since they bought them, this is what they own now. And I was like, let me look at this. And this stuff, like, it's kind of crazy what they own now. So they will own, or they do now own, all of the Harry Potter, everything Harry Potter related, content, games, TV shows, movies, all of it. They own the entire DCU, the entire DC universe, content, games, movies, TV shows. They own all of Game of Thrones, content, movies, games, TV shows, which there's no Game of Thrones games. They own all of Cartoon Network, all of it, every single show you've ever seen in Cartoon Network. And they own all of Warner Brothers games. So everything from like the Harry Potter games to anything related to the DC
Batman.
to Batman, Arkham Knight, Arkham Asylum, Arkham Knight, like all of it. I'm like, damn,
That Netflix subscription about to be crazy.
it's about to be 59.99 for for ads on, for ads on, brother.
Fuck.
I was about to talk to you about this, honestly. I was about to be like, so what do you think this means for us that have the HBO Max subscription and a Netflix subscription? What do you think's going to happen? What have we seen over the last years of people buying people out? Cuz Disney and Hulu or Disney bought Hulu
Mm-hmm.
or the other way around.
Yeah, Disney
And,
bought
or no,
Hulu.
well, yeah, Disney bought Hulu. So then they made like a joint subscription where it was like $30 a month now for like all of it,
Hmm.
which wasn't terrible, but you still can have Hulu and you can still have Disney separate.
Yeah.
So, do we think they're going? They would have to keep HBO up, unless they create a whole new UI.
I think in order for them to make more money, they're going to keep it up. They're going to have
Yeah,
HBO Max as well as Disney.
yeah,
I'm sorry, Netflix up. If they combine it, because I'm just thinking of how Disney and Hulu, because they recently combined all the
yeah,
catalog is moving over to Disney Plus.
yeah,
Like people, so many people are like, oh, where am I going to watch this show? Where am I going to watch that show? Is it going to be the same way it was on Hulu, or is it going to now change
yeah.
Disney Plus? HBO Max and Netflix are completely different platforms, and people go
Yeah.
to each of these platforms for completely
Yeah.
different reasons. I can't see them combining those two
And
because they
Netflix is
have
like
their niche.
shows, and HBO's are movies,
Yeah,
like new
exactly.
movies. And so I'm thinking because so here's the thing though with Disney and Hulu, there's some stuff on regular Hulu you cannot find on Disney Plus app. Like there's some stuff that they don't have the full Hulu catalog, and the reason is because certain shows that are on Hulu right now are licensed to other companies that would not allow them to be on the Disney Plus app, and they still have legal obligation to be on the regular Hulu app. So that's probably why they kept Hulu around. But HBO, like you said, is a completely different platform that brings you new movies, brings you everything new in theaters or something that comes out. I mean, Sinners was the most popular movie on the planet for like a couple months, and they came out on HBO like the next week. It came out on HBO free to watch, and Netflix doesn't do that. Netflix doesn't bring you new movies like every week that come out in theaters, but HBO does. It gives you the option to buy it or rent it or even watch it for free sometimes. So I'm thinking they're going to keep it up, but I don't. They might do a bundle thing and they might change Netflix's UI because Disney changed their UI for Hulu.
That is true.
So so Netflix might change their UI and say, "Hey, bundle package, you can." But the cool thing is, if you get the Hulu and Disney bundle, you can still log into Hulu with your regular Disney like subscription thing
Mhm.
on your Hulu, and you can still have the separate app instead of just going through Disney. So they might do that as well. So I'm not sure how this is going to look for them, but I mean, coming from slanging discs on a street corner to buying HBO is crazy. Redbox, they started as Redbox. They was slinging discs to private first classes in the military at gas stations, and
Mhm.
and now we buying HBO for
Every
$9 billion
commissary
dollars.
had a red box in front of it. Easy.
Yeah, every single one. And now we buying Warner Brothers and HBO for 9 billion. That's crazy. That's insane. But Netflix on a come up. Look, that's all I got to say. Netflix out here slanging rock, and they made it, I guess. Speaking about slanging stuff, man, I'm watching that Diddy documentary. Good lord, that thing is crazy.
Speaking of slinging,
Yeah, man, oh man, you should watch it. It's insane. It's insane. Speaking also on top of Netflix, from a last bit of Netflix news here, Netflix confirms that the BioShock movie is going to be about the first game. So those of y'all who haven't played the BioShock, it's post-apocalyptic world, one of the most famous post-apocalyptic world games that are out. I think there's four out. I might be, if those of y'all big BioShock fans, I apologize. I only played like the first one, I think, or first two maybe, barely. But I know a lot about BioShock from doing some lore dives and stuff with some other people. But the BioShock movie that they are coming out with is going to be about the first game. And I'm excited because BioShock can be a great movie. It'd be like a Fallout movie essentially from Amazon. Black Clover, and I know you love these. I know you love these news updates. Black Clover season 5 details December 21st. So we got news about news.
hey, look at Black Clover. They've been having news in the news for a while. Quite honestly, Black Clover fans deserve to hear more announcements
We
of
deserve to hear
announcements
something.
to come.
Oh, we deserve that. We
Y'all
deserve just
deserve
to.
it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool. 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 Yeah. Cool. 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 No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. Small Soldiers 2 is in the works. Those of y'all who don't remember, those young bucks out there, Small Soldiers is about them little army toys that come to life and just beat people ass. Like, just, I mean, they just go on missions. They go against the Gorgons. The
Mhm.
Gorgons turn out to actually be the good guys, while the Small Soldiers actually turn out to be the bad guys. But they're apparently developing a second movie. So it's in the works right now. Something really cool, little collab I didn't expect, but it's something that makes sense once it happened. Oda Sensei, One Piece creator, gifted Johnny Depp a tapestry illustration of him as Jack Sparrow in a One Piece illustration. Like he looks like a One Piece character, but as Jack Sparrow. There's a picture. I'm sure Dave will throw it up here, but there's a picture. It's kind of like a curtain tapestry, and it shows, and it's his whole body, not whole body, but like at least the torso of him in like a One Piece illustration, which I think was pretty sick. Didn't something you never thought would happen, but like when it did, you're like, that makes sense. That most famous,
Yeah, that makes complete sense.
most famous live action pirate on the planet. Like
Hmm.
it makes sense. It makes sense. Um, this is crazy. And you put me onto this, so I'm gonna give you props for me liking this show. The saga of Tanya the Evil, season 2 is coming out in 2026 after 9 years. 9 whole years, finally getting a season 2. And David been telling me for time to watch this show, for time. And he's like, you like the steampunk, steampunk World War II type stuff, just watch it, just watch it, just watch it. And I'm like, I finally watched it like months ago and I was like, this is amazing. There's a season 2 yet? Nope. But now we're finally getting one in 2026. So I can't wait for that show to come out. I love it because it ended in such a I need more way. Like I need more. I need more of this. Um, Avengers Doomsday that's coming out. Speaking of, I finally watched Fantastic Four for the first time. It was decent. People was complaining about it, but it was all right.
Hmm.
Um, Avengers Doomsday will pick up right where Endgame ended. So right at the end of Endgame is where Doomsday will pick up. And they already had like and I also, speaking of it all coming together, I also watched Thunderbolts yesterday. So I watched Thunderbolts last night for the first time, and then I watched Fantastic Four a few days ago. And it all links together. Like it showed there's an end credit scene of Fantastic Four where it showed Doom in the room with Sue and Johnny, or Sue and Mr. Fantastic's son. Which, if you don't know his son is the absolute goat of the universe, most strongest character in Marvel history. Um, and then it showed Doom, and then at the end of Thunderbolt, they were tracking a ship that was coming into orbit, and it was the Fantastic Four ship. So everything's going to be lining up soon. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Things I usually I watched all the Marvel in order, like just to get it all knocked out of the way, so I can get all the references, all the little time matchups, and everything like that. And then these last two movies came out, and I was just like, I'll watch it when I watch it. And then I finally am like, so how's it linking up to Doomsday? This doesn't make sense. And then I finally watched these. I'm like, oh, there, yeah,
Hmm.
probably should have watched those before. So it's finally linking up to that. Um, this is something I'm actually kind of goaded about because this was my boo back in the day. Kate Beckinsale. teases that a new Underworld movie is coming. Yeah, that was my boo, especially in the last Underworld movie with the
Mm-hmm.
white streaks in her hair. I was,
Mm-hmm.
mm. I used to sit up at night with a blanket over my head watching her movies, just like damn,
I
just
think
you know.
Underworld really got me into like the supernatural
Hmm.
movies, like real deep into it. Cause like that was
I
like,
got most
it was
people.
a movie.
Blade and Underworld were like the gateway drugs of vampire movies to
Mm.
get people into vampires and werewolves and shit like that. And well, I mean, let's be honest, this is not a hot take. Very cold. Underworld has the best forms of lichens, the best forms of werewolves in anything and any show I've ever seen in my life.
Have you not
Any
seen
show.
Twilight? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Brother,
Terrible joke.
brother,
I'm sorry.
stop. Yeah, that was yeah. Let's backtrack. Yeah, editors cut that. Editors cut that. Um, but yeah, she's teasing a new Underworld movie, which goes against what she said in 2021, where she said she's done with those movies. But if I get to see her, and the white streaks in her hair, maybe got a kid or two with old boy who's the what's it called, hybrid or whatever, that's gonna be dope. I'm a like that one. I'm gonna like that one. So in January, and we talked about this, but I know what I'm going to be doing for 10 hours in January. In January, the full extended versions of the Lord of the Rings trilogy will be in theaters. I don't know exactly where. I know it says AMC's. When I was looking at the news, there's an AMC with really comfy chairs, a couple hours or an hour from me. So I'll probably be down there. But I know exactly what I'll be doing in January. So if you're a big Lord of the Rings fan, I guess I'll see you in the movie theaters. Um, this one was kind of funny. The headline said that the Percy Jackson showrunners are creating a live action Power Rangers for Disney Plus. And my first thought was, they're already live action. What do you mean? And then I opened the comments and somebody said, "What do you mean? They're already live action." So I guess it's going to be just another Power Ranger show that is going to be maybe more cinematic than the ones we have now, maybe better CGI, because Power Rangers has been running for a long time. We get brand new Power Rangers shows that come out, and of course they're corny and cringy and stuff like that, but like that's it works well for them. They're Power Rangers. That's what they do. The and all the explosions going off behind them and stuff like that. And so maybe this one will be a more cinematic, kind of like how the movie was. That Power Rangers movie we got a while ago, which is still a great movie. People can say what they want, and I'm a big Power Rangers fan, so screw you. But they're gonna be doing a Power Rangers show for Disney Plus, so you best believe I'm gonna be watching that. So we'll see how that one turns out. But apparently they are coming out with a animated movie or animated show, I believe. And so maybe that's why they specified that it's going to be a live action, instead of a animated one for Disney Plus. Last thing on the docket, and we talked about Netflix on a come up, Netflix doing a thing, and Crunchyroll just getting worse. Man, I just don't know why Crunchyroll chooses at all times to just be worse. Like, remember where you came from. You used to wave the flag of revolution, but Crunchyroll is ending its free ad supported streaming on December 31st. So if you got the free Crunchyroll app that has ads, or the free subscription with ads on it, it is ending on the 31st, and you will now have to start paying for Crunchyroll going
Wow.
forward if you are not paying for it now to watch anything on
Ain't
Crunchyroll.
no way. How do wait? How do you go from a free app to a paid app, but you still keep the little free
Yeah,
things about you? To now y'all gotta pay me. We would just pirate our anime. We don't need you,
yeah,
Crunchyroll. Like you were just
brother,
an ease of access type thing.
they're about to lose a lot of views, a lot of viewers, because then people are just gonna find out that they can go on blank, blank, blank and figure it out. Beep, yeah, bleep that out. They can go on whatever and figure they can sail the high seas. Welcome
Mm-hmm.
to the crew, part of the crew, part of the ship. Welcome to the crew. Like, brother, like I will make a pirate out of you.
They
Trust me.
they done
Like
lost their mind. What date again?
December 31st.
December 31st is when Crunchyroll is gonna
Oh,
lose a lot of shares.
yeah, probably at 11:59 p.m.
Stocks crashing.
Yeah, crashed because you're gonna lose a lot of views, and people are just gonna go to their anime friends that they know are weebs. I'll probably get some text messages and be like, "Bro, where can I watch like anime
Mm-hmm.
without paying for Crunchyroll?" And I'm gonna be like, "Dun dun 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 dun." I'm gonna just run to their house like this, just like Jack Sparrow. What about this show, Savvy? Oh, but yeah, Crunchyroll done lost their mind, brother. You started out waving the piracy flag. You started out as one of them, and now you're like, people don't even watch Crunchyroll that much anymore. I watch it because it's easy access on the TV downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
But like a lot of people that are anime gurus or weebs or whatever, like most of us sit at our computers or
Exactly.
sit at our desktops. Like, brother, we got the whole World Wide Web at our fingertips. We don't need we don't need a streaming service.
I can
I
pull
don't
up the
even.
internet on my TV. I'm good.
Yeah, true that. Right. It's a little more hectic. I gotta use my remote as a mouse, but I can
Mm-hmm.
still do it. I can still do it. I've done it before, and I can disable ad pop-ups. I'll tell you. Don't test me. Don't test me. So unfortunately, Crunchyroll done lost their damn mind, and they don't know where they came from. So I'm sorry for those of y'all who have free Crunchyroll right now, but you got until 11:59 p.m. on December 31st to get all the watching out of Crunchyroll you can, or you could just, join the pirates and wave the flag of revolution. Join the Straw Hat Crew, and we'll guide you correctly. Um, so, but I appreciate y'all. If there's anything that you want to let us know about, anything down below that we might have missed, please let us know in the comments. Let us know what you're most excited about coming up in Marvel and in anime and like anime realm and history. Anything that's coming up, you let us know what you're most excited about down there. Please, again, like, subscribe, leave a comment, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on our future videos. We'll see you in the next one. We love you. Peace out.